Hello, teachers at the MEA Convention. My name is Kaylin Sloan Harris, and I am the Audio-Video Coordinator for Montana Legislative Services. I'm sure Sonia has given you some great information already, and hopefully I can show you our video archives and help give you some tools to create some great Montana legislature-based curriculum. What's great about our archives is that it is generally pretty easy to find the audio and video for a bill. I will tell you that for committee meetings, audio is considered to be the official record. So there will be an audio recording for every committee hearing, and then we pick 6 to 8 committee hearings each day to cover on video, based on what we think will have the most public interest for the day. Sometimes that can be a tough decision. Of course, all House and Senate floor sessions are both audio and video recorded and streamed. During the session, you'll be able to see all of our live events on the front page of our website at leg.mt.gov. When a meeting is running, down here, you'll have all of the events for the day during session, and when a meeting is running, this will go away and there'll just be a link that says Live Now. Then you can click on the Live Now link and follow along as the hearing proceeds. When hearings conclude and the secretary ends the stream, the videos start uploading to our cloud server immediately, so most archives will be available 1 to 2 hours after the meeting is over. Sonia has probably already showed you how to find bills in our laws system, and I will just let you know that you're always going to find the audio only in laws. That is because it is the official record of the proceedings, but sometimes videos do exist. You can access the video for things from our main web page again at leg.mt.gov. On the left-hand side, of course, is our navigation bar, and here is the Watch and Listen tab, and when you click on that, you get 3 new options, and so you'll go ahead and click on Archive, and then that brings you to our legislative audio and video archives on the right side. Today, let's look for a big bill into the 2013 session, Lou Jones's School Funding Bill, Senate Bill 175. It was heard in the House Education Committee on April 8, 2013. And of course, I found that information here in our laws database. Oh yeah, there we go. House Education referred to committee. So, over here in our drop-down menu, here's our committee type drop-down. So we're looking for a House committee, and then there becomes the list of all the House committees. So there's House Education. And once you pull that up, you get this window, the House Education window. Now first, you do see here that there will be upcoming events for that committee. So during session, you might see some of the upcoming meetings here. But since we're looking for a recorded archive and not a live event, we'll overlook this first box and look for our meeting under the 2013 archive. I also just want to mention that, on different screens, things appear differently. So there are 2 scroll bars on most of these archive pages. The big main scroll bar, and then also there's a smaller scroll bar here. So that can help you navigate the page sometimes, depending on what browser you are using and that sort of thing. Now the meetings are listed in chronological order. So here is our hearing, April 8th, 2013, and look, there is video for that hearing. So if we could just go ahead and we click the video link, a new box will pop up. Now this is our media player, and let's just have a look at it and explore its features. When it starts, it definitely will start the video right away. And on the left side of this is the player window, and you can see the video. If it's an audio-only meeting, there's just a little graphic here that says audio only. On the right side right now, you can see the minutes that the secretary took during the meeting. This is just basically the key to what you'll be able to see during the actual video. So names of people that testified and at what point in the audio and video you can hear them talk. Also, exhibits that they bring, you can also access from right here as well. You also have the option to view the agenda for that day and what else that committee might have covered. Some of it's down here, and it's also, here was the laws agenda. So for that day, that was the only bill that this committee heard. because it was a pretty big one. So, and you know, it's nice to have this window here because then you can kind of click around and look at your other laws related information right here in your video window. So we'll go back to the minutes for now. Now, when you enter this media player, the video does start from the beginning, and you might hear some dead air, or just hear some music, or just see the video of just these people coming in and sitting down. Because we have such volume during session, we don't trim off the beginnings of meetings. We start them 15 minutes ahead of time so that we know everything's working by the time the meeting starts. But like I said, we have 30 committee hearings a day, so that's a lot of video to trim, so we just leave that on. So basically, how to get to the beginning of the video, you just click on Call to Order Roll Call, and it will skip to the beginning of the meeting.
Vice Chair Blyton.
Now we are looking for Senate Bill 175, so when we click on that down here, it'll go directly to the beginning of that hearing.
Here.
We are ready for you. Senate Bill 175, please.
And there it was, the beginning of the hearing. So below this video window, this is the index that shows where you can skip around to the audio video that you were hearing. If you're looking for a bill in a hearing that heard several bills, this is very useful and helpful. And so that's good. Now, since we've made it this far, I'm going to show you a few extra features in this media player. Here's your index. Here are some sharing tools that are kind of interesting. Maximize that window and just pause that. And here's an embed code. You can use that in your blogs or on different places to, put a direct link into this video. And you can post it to your social networks as well. And when you do share things, you can make sure you check this part out. Share the current item or the full video. The current item comes from this index. So if you're watching just this part about SB 175 and you choose that, start from the current item, it's only going to post that portion of the video. Or you can choose to post the full video. And of course, post it to my Facebook, to my Twitter, my Tumblr, all sorts of great things. Email it to your friends. Can get it going around school. But yeah, you can click on the social network of your choice there. And finally, if you want to save this video to show in class later on or something like that, you can also download it so that you don't have to necessarily rely on the internet all the time. Here, your options are downloading the video in the MP4 format or the audio in the MP3 format. However, this doesn't download the entire meeting and not just the portion you're interested in. So when you do download things, you'll get the entire meeting. Our archives are complete with all of the files that we have had since we started our audio pilot program in 2005. So you can take students all the way back to do legislative histories. Also, you can search the archives for people's names and people that may have testified before the legislature. There are quite a few bills that featured students testifying, and that's a great way to show students how you can get engaged even if you're not of voting age. So I hope this little show and tell does help you give some ideas for your legislative curriculum. Thank you so much for visiting our archives, and have a great convention. Please come see us during session, and if you have any more questions, please feel free to contact us at Legislative Services. Thank you so much for coming today.